pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Roll.
Kleiner.
Here.
Witt. Here. Johnson.
Here.
Graham Cassoon.
Here.
Summers.
Here.
Jean-Francois.
Here.
Burr is absent. Massey.
Here.
President Rodriguez.
Here.
We have a quorum.
Approval of minutes.
We have two council meeting minutes tonight to approve, October 6th and October 20th.
Motion by Alderman Consume, seconded by Alderman Massey. Discussion. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Correspondence.
There are no correspondence this evening.
Okay, for the good of the city, anyone would like to address this council, please step forward.
Good evening. I'm here again. Catherine McMenemy, 19 Willow Place, Middletown, New York. Just to keep in the forefront of your minds, the intended project going on County 78 for 164 units and how it will impact our water situation in the development I live in. We also would like to thank Mr. Tarwell and the engineer for the project, Vince. I don't know your last name, Vince. Peterzak, who have been very, very accommodating and very sensitive to our needs concerning this project. They've both met at my house a couple of times, and I honestly feel at this date that they are doing everything they can to equip us to deal with what needs to take place. So I'm hopeful that when this project goes through, that we're going to have some solutions to our water problems out there. I'm sure that the city of Middletown, the railroad, the town of Walk Hill, and whoever else it is that we need to involve to rectify the situation that we have, will do what they can. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
My name is Walter Blampett. I live in Middletown. I'm here tonight to thank the mayor, who's not here right now, but the Common Council, Jacob, the head of the Department of Public Works, and the lady, Mrs. Brinkerhoff, for the Parks Department, for all the assistance they gave me to put that sign up in the Fireman's Monument. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you for your service.
Thank you again.
Anyone else? Okay, reports of department heads. Chris?
Good evening, folks. I have just a couple things for you here this evening. Programming-wise, we are today started all our registration for our winter programs. We're going to be having a winter soccer program, which is going to be 4 nights a week, depending on your age group, at Maple Hill Elementary for kindergarten through 8th graders. So we're now doing 3 seasons of soccer through the rec department. We're doing registration right now for our basketball clinics, which will be Saturday mornings in January and February, and that covers ages 4 to 12 years old. We'll also be doing a cheerleading clinic on Saturday mornings, and that covers ages 4 to 12 years old. We're going to get involved with a competitive basketball league, so there's opportunity for kids in Middletown to go and play kids from Newburgh and Kingston with the Newburgh Armory and the great work they've been doing over there. So there's opportunity for Middletown kids, and if there's any families that have questions about that, they can call the recreation office. The dog park, if you go by there, you'll see the handicap parking is now in and done. We do have to either get one more rock up at the top or a guardrail just for safety reasons. But DPW and Parks work together on that, and we thank DPW for their equipment and helping us out with that. We applied for 2016 solution money through the Orange County Youth Bureau. We just found out this week we received everything we asked for. $44,000 we'll be getting, and that will go towards our summer feeding and lunch program that we run for 8 weeks in our playgrounds. It goes to extended hours of our teen centers, which covers the Friday and Saturday nights when we're open till 11 o'clock at night with the kids. And it covers that summer leadership academy where it's for incoming freshmen and teaching them leadership skills, and we target kids that have social issues or bullying or have attendance problems at school, and it does seem to give them the confidence to succeed in their high school years. I'd like to report, too, the revenues in our department are up $45,000 from where they were last year. And with all the winter registration going on in November and December, we're expecting it will be record-breaking for the rec department. We will be making more than we've ever made before in revenue. As far as some new programs, real quick, the first annual Turkey Trot for youth is going to be on Saturday, November 21st. It's going to be at the high school track. It's in collaboration with the high school track team. Coach Eric Hipsman there and his varsity athletes will be helping us implement a program for kids starting at 10 a.m., and it's for kids 13 and under. And you can call the rec department for more details on that. We're also going to be starting very soon a boxing program over at the Teen Center. We'll be using that third floor. It's ideal for workouts, conditioning, and sparring, and we'll keep you updated on that. I think it's going to be a very successful program. We're going to wrap some academics into it as well. And lastly, starting November 23rd, it's Letters to the North Pole, and you're going to see 4 mailboxes around the city. One will be at the rec department, one will be in City Hall, one will be at the Paramount, and one will be at Festival Square. They're beautiful. They were made by our employee, Sean Reesert. He's very talented at fabrication. And if parents have their kids write a letter to Santa Claus, we have some of Santa's helpers over at the Mulberry House will be helping reply to some of those letters. So we just remind parents to add a self-stamped addressed envelope with that letter. And for the first time ever, we'll be having letters to the North Pole. And that is all I have for this evening. Any questions?
Any questions for Chris? Alderman Massey?
Chris, you keep telling people to call. Give out the telephone number.
Absolutely. Our number at the rec department is 346-4180. And you can also look on the website. We keep that pretty updated with applications and registration forms and information on our programs.
Thank you, Chris. Maria?
Good evening, everyone. Since Chris put us in the holiday mood, I'll continue on with the holiday tree is going to be arriving in Festival Square on November 10th. The bid district picked out a northern spruce. It's about 35 feet. The family that donated is the Levi family from the Scotchtown area, so we're very grateful for that and grateful for everybody coming together next week with the tree. With Jacob and his department and all the volunteers that are going to be trucking the tree in and setting it up and lighting it up. So, and of course, our tree lighting is the day after Thanksgiving, and as we get closer, we'll make more mentions about that. Also on the event front, this Sunday at the Paramount Theater is a tribute concert to Chris Farlakis. All those who have known Chris, he was a great community fundraiser. He was a great friend to the Paramount Theater, and we're looking forward to the event to celebrate in his memory. And all funds will be going to the Friends of Chris Farlakis Fund through the Foundation of Orange and Sullivan County. So we look for good attendance and honor Chris that day. Also, on the agenda, you have our action plan for 2016. To be approved to have the mayor sign off and to approve to submit to HUD. We met all our public comment requirements and so forth. I know Patty sent it all you guys for review as well, and it's been on the website for the past 30-some days, so for the public to review. So we're looking forward to implement our 16 plan. Housing rehab, just want to remind the folks out there that our department has a housing rehab program. We're taking applications. There's certain guidelines, but you can be eligible for grants or low interest or 0% loans to help rehab your home. Eligible repairs include like roofing, siding, painting, heating, electrical, and so forth. Please contact our office to see if you qualify. We're taking applications as we speak, and the number is 346-4170. And Rich is going to touch upon some economic development projects which are in the legal stages right now. There's going to be an IDA closing this week on Equilibrium, and he'll have an update on the soccer complex also on Union Street, so I'll leave that for Rich. If anybody else has any questions?
Any question, Maria? Thank you, Maria.
Thank you.
Don?
Good evening. The budget cycle's winding down. All the department heads have done a great job submitting their requests, all very modest. It's in the hands of the Board of Estimate right now for final approval, and we're looking towards having it approved on the December 2nd meeting. And this month, we're going to have a tax lien sale with American tax funding that should be successful, should raise a fair bit of money so we get it in before the end of the year and help the bad debt reserves that we've had to face in the past. That's all I have.
Thank you, Don. Any question for Don? Thank you. Rich?
Good evening and thank you. Maria said I was going to talk about a couple of things, but she kind of did. But I'll just amplify a little bit because we do work together pretty closely. We did have a closing today on the project where the city sold some houses on Union Street that we had taken over at tax sale that were in absolutely horrible shape. And the transaction was as part of the soccer complex. Peter Body is here tonight on another matter, but he represented the owner there. And the transaction was we transferred the properties to the owner for $1, and they wrote a check for $1 to the city, so I'll give that to Don tomorrow. Part of the transaction, the reason it was $1 is because it saved the city the money of having to demolish those buildings. So part of the transfer and a restriction in the deed was that within 90 days they have to demolish those buildings, and what they're going to do, they're going to construct a building on there, and part of their soccer complex in there with the planning board at this point. So that happened today. That's a positive thing for downtown. This Friday we are closing on the Equilibrium Brewery project. As you know, the city owns the old Waltech building right over here close to City Hall, and that's been in this negotiating and planning and contract stages for quite a while. But this Friday we are closing. There's both a city and an IDA component. The city component, as you know, is we're transferring it to them and taking back a mortgage to ensure the achievement of certain development goals with respect to that project. And then the IDA is involved because the IDA is giving certain financial advantages to the developer, as we've done for other projects around here, pilot, some mortgage tax relief, sales tax relief, things of that nature to help the project go. So that's happening this Friday. It's scheduled for 1 o'clock. We're trying to pull together it's like a chessboard, pulling together about 10 or 15 different people together to get all the documentation in place. And Don mentioned the tax sale to ATF. I had a communication with Senator Bonasik's office about a week or so ago. As you know, we have state legislation that allows us to sell our tax liens in bulk, and it's been very successful to the city selling to ATF. And Hartwood 88, a precursor to them back in the 90s and early 2000s. But the state legislation was expiring this year, so we asked the state legislature to get that continued. And we asked, the current legislation had what's known as a sunset clause. After 2 years it would expire. So we asked them to pass it and get it in place so that there's no sunset clause. Well, Senator Bonasik's office said the governor won't sign the bill unless we put another 2-year sunset clause in there. So I said, listen, I'd rather have 2 years than nothing, and that means within the 2 years perhaps we can get it passed again by the legislature without a sunset clause this time. But at least we'll have, the way it looks, we'll have another 2 years at least of bulk sales tax purchases by an entity such as ATF, which of course is always good for the city's cash flow. So I just want to report on those few things. If there's any questions, I'd be happy to answer them.
Any question for Rich?
Okay, thank you.
Rich. Jacob?
Good evening. Last week we submitted a grant from NYSERDA for $1.7 million for the digesters expansion project. As you know, we are looking into a project to try to use the digesters at the wastewater treatment plant to generate additional revenue for the city of Middletown. So the deadline was last week, and we submitted the grant. The mayor signed it, and hopefully it will come through for us. We'll keep you posted. DPW started collecting the leaves today. Just a reminder for the residents, please keep them within 3 feet from the curb and use your judgment so that they're not very close to an intersection where it could present a hazard to the public or to the motor vehicles driving in the area. Today also, DPW started putting the Christmas wreath around downtown, and that will take us into possibly Friday. And they will be lit up at the same time. Maria was talking about the Christmas tree. When the tree is lit up, those will be lit up as well. Our street department, they started today winterizing the fire hydrants throughout the city, and that will take us a few weeks to get that completed. If you have any questions for me?
Any questions for Jacob? Thank you, Jacob. John?
Last couple weeks ago, the equipment for the hearing impaired came in, and it was installed in the cabinet for the Channel 20 equipment. We had to wait for one part. There was one part that we needed to connect it to the speaker system that we have here, and that came in, and we're going to be testing it this next week. So that should be in, without any complications, we should be up and running on that for the next council meeting. I just wanted to announce that for the public. And that's all I have for this evening.
Any question for John? Thank you, John. Okay. Public hearings and grievances.
Okay, we have 2 public hearings tonight. The first one is a public hearing to add movie and musical production facilities to the I-2 heavy industrial districts. And I'll read the notice of public hearing. Notice of hereby given that the City of Middletown will hold a public hearing on Monday, November 2nd, 2015, on or as near as 8 p.m. as possible, Common Council Chambers, 2nd floor, 16 James Street, to hear any and all persons wishing to be heard on a proposed amendment to the zoning code I-2 heavy industrial districts as follows. Section 1. The Code of the City of Middletown, New York, Chapter 123 zoning as adopted March 27, 1967, as amended, B, and is hereby further amended by adding paragraph 29 to subsection B, uses requiring issuance of both a special use permit and a site plan approval by the planning board of section 475-25, I-2 heavy industrial districts as follow. 29, movie and musical production facilities and similar uses, but excluding nightclubs, bars, theaters, and other places of public assembly. Any and all persons wishing to be heard will be given an opportunity to speak either for or against the proposed amendment. And it was signed John Nomchek, Clerk of the Common Council. This was published in the Times Herald Record on October 23rd and October 24th, 2015, and also on the city website. Since this was affecting all of the zoning of the City of Middletown on the I-2 zone, it was 300 foot from a municipality, so it did have to go to the county for approval. They would have 30 days to do that. We did get the approval from them. The department has received the above referenced zoning amendment to include movie production facilities in the I-2 zone and has found no evidence that significant intermunicipal or countywide impacts would result from its approval.
Okay. This time the public hearing is open. Any comments from the public? Any comments from the council? Alderman Massey.
I've been through the building a couple times, and the guy's doing a tremendous job. I think it'll be an asset for the city, and I'm hoping that this will pass. Thank you.
Anyone else? Alderman Kleiner?
I agree. I think it's a great idea for the zoning. It'd be a very positive thing for Middletown.
Anyone else? So I got a motion to close the public hearing.
So moved.
Alderman Massey, second by Alderman Johnson. All in favor? Aye. Public hearing is now closed.
Okay. Okay. Now we have a second public hearing to approve a two-lot subdivision at 48 to 66 County Highway 78. I will read the notice of public hearing. Notice is hereby given that the City of Middletown will hold a public hearing on Monday, November 2nd, 2015, on or as near to 8 p.m. as possible, Common Council Chamber, second floor, 16 James Street, to hear any and all persons wishing to be heard on the proposed two-lot subdivision for 48 to 66 County Highway 78, Section 53, Block 6, Lot 11. Any and all persons wishing to be heard will be given an opportunity to speak either for or against the proposed two-lot subdivision. It was signed John C. Nomchak, Clerk of the Common Council, City of Middletown. This was published in the Times Herald Record on October 23rd and October 24th of 2015, and also on the city website. This also affected within 500 feet of County Route 78, so this was sent to Wawayanda, to Walk Hill, and to the Orange County Planning. We did receive some comments from the county, which was all emailed to everyone on the council, and these are just advisory comments.
Okay, at this time, the public hearing is now open.
Also, for the record, we need to just have the notice of mailings. Okay, for the record, the notice of mailings have been received.
Mailing.
Okay, thank you.
Mr. President, members of the Common Council, my name's Peter Body, and I represent the Missionary Society, better known to you as St. Albert's on Wawayanda Avenue. We're presently in contract to sell the parcel in question to Jonah Mendelbaum. He's going to propose to build 164 units of integrated housing. All of the transaction in connection with the site plan and planning board, the size of the building, heights, drainage, setback, driveway entrances, landscaping, is going to be taken up in detail at the planning board. Tonight's session is merely a request of the Common Council to subdivide this property into two parcels. It's more amenable for Mr. Mendelbaum to finance it, broken into Phase 1 and Phase 2. So he's going to finance the first section, 82 units, and then somewhere within 8 to 12 months of that time, finance the remaining section and build it out completely. So it's just a financing matter.
Okay. Anyone from the public would like to address the council? Any comments from the council? Alderman Kleiner?
I'm happy to see the traffic study, and I'm going to take it on faith that that's something that the planning board will be going into, the traffic study and their suggestions for widening roads and left turn lanes and such. You know, it's a little bit of a leap of faith because we're approving it for an agreement with a to-be-formed Housing Development Fund company and a to-be-formed not-for-profit apartments limited partnership. So I'm sure that will happen, and that our primary focus has been to protect the neighbors. Also with this with the to-be-formed corporations will be so that people understand the pilot agreement, and the pilot agreement will allow them to have for $200 a unit payment in lieu of taxes, and that's a good thing. That's what we've done with our other housing projects. I'm just still not quite sure. I know there's a question on significant or substantial or how you define things, but we still say that the proposed action will not result in the impoundment of any water, a retention pond, et cetera. I'd still like to see that checked yes on the form and not no. And on the environmental form, it says, is the proposed action a subdivision, or does it include a subdivision? It's also checked no, which I think what we're approving is a subdivision, so it may just be a technicality that I'm not understanding. But I'm happy that Commissioner and other people have been paying a lot of attention to this and saying that our primary focus is to protect the neighbors, and that's what we said from the beginning. So I'll certainly support this, but with that understanding in mind. Thank you.
Okay.
Mr. President, if I could offer up to the council the updated plan from the engineering in connection with these issues, and they've readdressed these issues, and I think they'll be satisfactory to Mr. Kleiner.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Anyone else on the council? Motion to close the public hearing. Alderman Massey, second by Alderman Johnson. All in favor? Aye. Public hearing is now closed. Petitions and complaints?
Nothing this evening.
Mayor's not here. Remarks of Alderman. Alderman Massey.
Just a couple of things, and we'll move on. One, the other night was Halloween, and I just want to say thank you to the fire department and the police department. I was wondering why on Ogden Street I had so few trick-or-treaters as opposed to some addition last year and the year before. And when I turned off the light around 8 o'clock, I decided to take a walk, and I saw up on Albert Street, the fire department had their fire truck, and they were handing out candy to the trick-or-treaters. I stopped by and I was talking with them and told them, if you happen to run out, drop down to Ogden Street. I have a bunch left over. They were telling me what was left just on the front part of the truck, and I saw maybe a half a bag left. They said when they started out, they had over 1,100 pieces of candy. So they handed out an awful lot, and it's great for the parents, great for the kids. I understand there was another one up on Vincent Drive and some other areas of the city, so I want to say thank you to the fire department for doing that. And I know I had some comments from some people with the police department that they were traveling around making sure that the city was safe and the kids were safe, and I appreciate that. Second thing, a couple of weeks ago, we had a public hearing on the Highland Avenue and the traffic and the speeding, and I've had several calls to see if there was an update, and I want to give you an update. I don't want you to think we've forgotten, and we haven't. I know I've spoken to many of the council members, certainly the mayor and the president of the council, and last week, the Mayor DeStefano, Commissioner of Public Works Twill, and myself took a ride to Marist College, because up there they use 3 mini roundabouts of different sizes in front of the Marist area. And what we did is we went up there, we looked at them, we got out, we observed for a while, and we came back, and the commissioner is going to be researching that. He spoke with President Rodriguez, and we would like to explore that as one of the ideas, because back in the study in, I think, 2001 that the mayor had mentioned, that was one of the ideas, and I know the mayor's, he's been pushing that. So I didn't want the people to think that we had the public hearing, we ended it, and it's on our back burner. It's not. We are moving forward. And finally, on the project that's coming up, it's got a veterans component to it, and as a veteran, I'm hoping that my fellow council members will support it. Thank you.
Alderman Consume.
Good evening. In light of why we were meeting tonight on Monday, I just want to remind everyone that tomorrow is Election Day, so I hope everyone goes out and takes the opportunity to vote. I know we are all uncontested on the council, so I wish everyone good luck. And but we do have family court judges on the ballot, and everyone you vote for, it is important. It's important to be aware of who's on the ballot and to go out and have your voice be heard. So I hope everyone remembers that tomorrow night. Jacob, I just wanted to let you know, we've had reported a number of catch basins that were needed repair around the 3rd Ward, and I just wanted to say thank you to you and the street department and the water department, because they really went above and beyond. Basins were replaced, there were some areas that were unsafe, and they did a really good job fixing it, and the residents, thank you, so I wanted to let you know. I'll piggyback on Alderman Massey on the fire department. I think it's a great addition. It's I think it's a different time we're in right now when it comes to kids and trick-or-treating, and it's a comfort to have the fire department out there and the truck stationed around the city. We were trick-or-treating near the one by Beers, and again up on Lake where my husband's Engine 6 was, and they as well went through an absolute ton of candy and actually had to go out and buy more. But I think it's a great, they do a great service for our city, so we should really be thankful to our volunteers who take the night off from their families and go out and do that to keep the rest of us and our children safe. So that's all I have tonight. Thank you.
Alderman Johnson.
Thank you. Planning and Economic Development met 2 weeks ago. We had 3 items on our agenda. 2 of those are coming to fruition this evening, and they're both action items on the resolutions. The third one, the request on Chestnut, Mr. Smith is still studying the intricacies of that particular request, so we'll try to respond to that in a timely manner. MPC lighting is a beautiful thing. Woodland has an empty lot on its street. That's a beautiful thing. 2 things I wanted to talk about, not directly related to us. You may have noticed there were 2 issues, animal-related, with the governor. One was a bill that allows a dog owner to take his dog to a restaurant who chooses to participate to dine in an outdoor setting. That's cool, although apparently the article, as it was filed in the record, said that the health department wasn't necessarily on board with that particular initiative. What caught my eye, there was a 1 paragraph in that talking about the fact that the governor vetoed a request to allocate funds for a TNR program at the state level. And there was 1 sentence in that paragraph that said that the governor felt that technically it was not legal to capture and release feral cats. That caught my attention, both because of my day job and because of the fact that we have allocated funds to support a program that does exactly that. I spoke to a representative at New York State Veterinary Medical Society, and they referenced me in Ag and Markets Law 374. I did not go to law school, with all due respect to Mr. Girton. So I didn't really see that language, but I will have a call into the DAI, Department of Animal Industry, to really find out, because if it's really illegal, I think we should at least know about that as we proceed into the next fiscal year. That's all I have. Thank you very much.
Alderman Witt.
Thank you very much. Just a reminder to everybody, we're going to have our 2nd Ward constituents meeting. We'll be combining with the 4th Ward on November 9th. If anyone was a little confused by that this evening, I apologize for that. But we're looking forward to working with the 4th Ward on this. We had a lot of success and pretty good turnout, and so that'll be on the 9th. Again, we're going to have a lot of people into our community on the 13th through the 15th. The Middletown School District is hosting the State Boys Soccer Championships. There'll be 20 teams here, roughly 15 to 20,000 in attendance. They eat, they shop, they sleep. So if you have a chance to make some money on that as a business, please consider trying to reach out to those folks. And then finally, I'd like to thank the police for continued presence on Highland Avenue, monitoring the speed, and I know they've been doing a lot of good work there and hopefully serving as a deterrent as well. So their presence is noticed, and thank you for that. Thank you.
Alderman Kleiner.
Thank you, and speaking of Highland Avenue police presence, we saw the state police out there forcing traffic today, so I thank them. I think we're having an impact. Remind people, as Alderwoman Rankine said, tomorrow is Election Day, so whoever you're voting for, please go out and vote so we don't have like 10 people turn out in Middletown. We just want to keep those numbers up and have people take part in the process. The Farlacus tribute, I know this is something that people talked to Chris Farlacus about before he died. This is how he would have wanted it done. It's a great day to come out and say thank you to the guy who was really the heart of the record for so many years. So I hope people come out. Again, that's Thursday at next Sunday at November 8th at 8 p.m. Is that right, Maria? Okay, thank you. What's that? 3 p.m. Okay, 3 p.m., sorry. I'll get it. This time of year, I'm also going to do this a few times. The warming station, and it's supposed to be up, being 70 this week. I'm really happy for that. But this will sneak up on us, and it's always difficult to get volunteers. That's what we need the most. Again, Nancy, 342-0209, if there's any chance that you can volunteer. It does run from November 15th through March 31st, so there are a lot of days to choose from that the help would really be appreciated. And finally, November 11th, week from Wednesday, is Veterans Day, and the Elks Club will be doing their Veterans Day program. And of course, that's the 11th month, the 11th day, the 11th hour. So you don't have to ask when it is. It's 11 a.m. on November 11th at the Elks Club. So please come out and support the vets and what the Elks Club does. Thank you.
John Francois.
Nothing this evening.
Alderman Summers.
Maria, the comprehensive plan was well thought out and well presented. Thank you. The Fourth Ward constituents meeting is next Monday, November 9th at 7 p.m. here. We will be meeting with the mayor, commissioner of DPW, president of the Common Council, and the engineering firm to answer concerns about the Bella Vista housing project. Thank you.
Thank you. New business.
We have a resolution sponsored by Alderman Massey to amend the zoning code to add movie and musical production facilities in the city's I-2 heavy industrial districts.
Resolution sponsored by Alderman Massey, second by Alderman Johnson. Any discussion? Roll.
Kleiner.
Aye.
Witt.
Aye.
Johnson.
Aye.
Graham Cassoon.
Aye.
Summers.
Aye.
John Francois.
Aye.
Massey.
Aye.
President Rodriguez.
Abstain.
Resolution passes. Resolution sponsored by Alderman John Francois to declare a Parks Department truck number 52, a 2001 Ford 250 surplus, and is no longer needed by the city of any governmental purpose, and authorize the Commissioner of Public Works or his designate to dispose of the vehicle in a manner most beneficial to the city.
Resolution sponsored by Alderman John Francois, seconded by Alderman Kleiner. Any discussion? Roll.
Kleiner.
Aye.
Witt.
Aye.
Johnson.
Aye.
Graham Cassoon.
Aye.
Summers.
Aye.
John Francois.
Aye.
Massey.
Aye.
President Rodriguez.
Aye.
Resolution passes. Resolution sponsored by Alderman Witt to authorize the treasurer to transfer a total amount of $21,389.25 within the Recreation and Parks Department 2015 budget to cover department administrative wage increases and adjustments, as well as increased hours of preschool program staffing.
Resolution sponsored by Alderman Witt, seconded by Alderman Consume. Any discussion? Roll.
Kleiner.
Aye.
Witt.
Aye.
Johnson.
Aye.
Graham Cassoon.
Aye.
Summers.
Aye.
John Francois.
Aye.
Massey.
Aye.
President Rodriguez.
Aye.
Resolution passes. Resolution sponsored by Alderman Witt to authorize the treasurer to transfer a total amount of $6,500 within the Recreation and Parks Department 2015 budget to cover overages, fees, and photocopy usage due to an additional program and special events and for repairs to the ventilation system in the basement.
Resolution sponsored by Alderman Witt, seconded by Alderman Massey. Any discussion? Roll.
Kleiner.
Aye.
Witt.
Aye.
Johnson.
Aye.
Graham Cassoon.
Aye.
Summers.
Aye.
John Francois.
Aye.
Massey.
Aye.
President Rodriguez. Resolution passes. Resolution sponsored by Alderwoman Summers to amend the city code, including the fee schedule and increases of plumbing and electrical licenses and other permits to take effect on January 1st, 2016.
Resolution sponsored by Alderman Summers, seconded by Alderman John Francois. Any discussion? Alderman Kleiner.
Can you tell me where the fee increases came from? Did we discuss them, or I forgot this
Yes,
resolution?
they were at
was
the
on.
Board of, they were discussed at the Board of Estimate and approved at the Board of Estimate about 3 months ago.
Oh, through, okay.
Yeah, I waited a
That's-
little bit longer to put them in because now the electrical licenses and the plumbing licenses are going to start, and I wanted to have some timing before January 1st to let them know, because the letters have to go out.
Okay. I
So the
remember.
code is not going to be affected again.
I
till-
remember it now, but I.
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
All right, thanks. Anyone else? Roll.
Kleiner.
Aye.
Witt.
Aye.
Johnson.
Aye.
Graham Cassoon.
Aye.
Summers.
Aye.
John Francois.
Aye.
Massey.
Aye.
President Rodriguez.
Aye.
Resolution passes. Resolution sponsored by Alderman Massey to authorize a police escort for the St. Joseph's procession on the Feast of Our Lady of Guadalupe on Sunday, December 13th, 2015, beginning at 12 p.m. and last until 1 p.m.
Resolution sponsored by Alderman Massey, seconded by Alderman Kleiner. Any discussion? Roll.
Kleiner.
Aye.
Witt.
Aye.
Johnson.
Aye.
Graham Cassoon.
Aye.
Summers.
Aye.
Jean Francois.
Aye.
Massey.
Aye.
President Rodriguez.
Aye.
Resolution passes. Resolution sponsored by Alderman Massey to request the County of Orange to exempt the City of Middletown from certain real estate taxes on land solely devoted to public use as part of the City of Middletown for watershed and related equipment for fiscal year 2017.
Resolution sponsored by Alderman Massey, seconded by Alderman Johnson. Any discussion? Roll.
Kleiner?
Aye.
Witt?
Aye.
Johnson?
Aye.
Ramkasoon?
Aye.
Summers?
Aye.
Jean-Francois?
Aye.
Massey?
Aye.
President Rodriguez?
Aye.
Resolution passes. Resolution sponsored by Alderwoman Ramkasoon to authorize Chief Nick Barber to attend the New York Fire Science Academy from November 21st through November 22nd, 2015, for a course in legal issues for volunteer for a cost of $25, and this is a properly budgeted item.
Resolution sponsored by Alderman Rankle-Sum, seconded by Alderman Johnson. Any discussion? Roll.
Kleiner?
Aye.
Witt?
Aye.
Johnson?
Aye.
Ramkasoon?
Aye.
Summers?
Aye.
Jean-Francois?
Aye.
Massey?
Aye.
President Rodriguez?
Aye.
Resolution passes. Resolution sponsored by Alderwoman Ramkasoon to adjust the 2015 budget for funds totaling $6,500 for the 2013 JAG grant that has been previously adopted by the Common Council Resolution 278-13 dated 9/17/13 to provide additional police presence in high-crime areas of the city.
Resolution sponsored by Alderman Rankle-Sum, seconded by Alderman Massey. Any discussion? Roll.
Kleiner?
Aye.
Witt?
Aye.
Johnson?
Aye.
Ramkasoon?
Aye.
Summers?
Aye.
Jean-Francois?
Aye.
Massey?
Aye.
President Rodriguez?
Aye.
Resolution passes. Resolution sponsored by Alderwoman Ramkasoon to authorize the mayor to sign a JAG grant in the amount of $6,500 to be used towards the purchase of a fixed pole-mounted cameras, and authorize the treasurer to create a line in the 2015 budget for this grant.
Resolution sponsored by Alderman Rankle-Sum, seconded by Alderman Kleiner. Any discussion? Roll.
Kleiner?
Aye.
Witt?
Aye.
Johnson?
Aye.
Ramkasoon?
Aye.
Summers?
Aye.
Jean-Francois?
Aye.
Massey?
Aye.
President Rodriguez?
Aye.
Resolution passes. Resolution sponsored by Alderman Kleiner to authorize the treasurer to transfer $340 within the Community Development 2015 budget to cover advertising.
Resolution sponsored by Alderman Kleiner, seconded by Alderman Witt. Any discussion? Roll.
Kleiner?
Aye.
Witt?
Aye.
Johnson?
Aye.
Ramkasoon?
Aye.
Summers?
Aye.
Jean-Francois?
Aye.
Massey?
Aye.
President Rodriguez?
Aye.
Resolution passes. Resolution sponsored by Alderwoman Summers to authorize the mayor to sign all the necessary documents and certifications regarding the 2016 CDBG Action Plan, and authorize the submission of the 2016 Action Plan to the Office of Housing and Urban Development.
Resolution sponsored by Alderman Summers, seconded by Alderman Johnson. Any discussion? Roll.
Kleiner?
Aye.
Witt?
Aye.
Johnson?
Aye.
Ramkasoon?
Aye.
Summers?
Aye.
Jean-Francois?
Aye.
Massey?
Aye.
President Rodriguez?
Aye.
Resolution passes. Resolution sponsored by Alderman Massey to authorize the treasurer to transfer a total of $1,728.95 within the Middletown Police Department 2015 budget to cover the cost of tools.
Resolution sponsored by Alderman Massey, seconded by Alderman Rankle-Sum. Any discussion? Roll.
Kleiner?
Aye.
Witt?
Aye.
Johnson?
Aye.
Ramkasoon?
Aye.
Summers?
Aye.
Jean-Francois?
Aye.
Massey?
Aye.
President Rodriguez?
Aye.
Resolution passes. Resolutions sponsored by Alderman Jean-Francois to amend Chapter 460 Vehicles and Traffic, Section 460-20, 2-hour parking, and Section 460-12, no parking areas for Cottage and School Street.
Resolution sponsored by Alderman John Francois, seconded by Alderman Massey. Do I have any discussion?
Can I refer that to the DPW committee?
You have a motion to table?
So
Do I have a
moved.
second? Alderman Massey? Roll.
Kleiner?
Aye.
Witt?
Aye.
Johnson?
Aye.
Ramkasoon?
Aye.
Summers?
Aye.
Jean-Francois?
Aye.
Massey?
Aye.
President Rodriguez?
Aye.
The motion, it's tabled and will be sent to committee. Resolution sponsored by Alderman Johnson to declare a two-lot subdivision at 48 to 66 County Highway 78 a unlisted action pursuant to SECRA regulations, and declare the Common Council lead agency.
Resolution sponsored by Alderman Johnson, seconded by Alderman Massey. Any discussion? Roll.
Kleiner?
Aye.
Witt?
Aye.
Johnson?
Aye.
Ramkasoon?
Aye.
Summers?
Aye.
Jean-Francois?
Aye.
Massey?
Aye.
President Rodriguez?
Aye.
Resolution passes. Resolution sponsored by Alderman Johnson to approve the two-lot subdivision at 48 to 66 County Highway 78, tax parcel, Section 53, Block 6, Lot 11.
Resolution sponsored by Alderman Johnson, seconded by Alderman Massey. Any discussion? Roll.
Kleiner?
Aye.
Witt?
Aye.
Johnson?
Aye.
Ramkasoon?
Aye.
Summers?
Aye.
Jean-Francois?
Aye.
Massey?
Aye.
President Rodriguez?
Aye.
Resolution passes. Resolution sponsored by Alderman Jean-Francois to authorize the treasurer to transfer $3,726.05 within the DPW 2015 budget to cover the cost of Boyce Excavating's add alternate items for the Mill Pond Dam storm repairs project that were not covered by FEMA.
A resolution sponsored by Alderman John Francois, second by Alderman Kleiner. Any discussion? Alderman Johnson.
I just had one question for Jacob. So is that project going exactly the way we want it to go for the Mill Pond?
Yes, the project is completed. Now we're waiting for just the grass to grow, and then we'll sign off on it. It's been
Done.
completed. It's been very successful.
Excellent. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Anyone else? Roll.
Kleiner?
Aye.
Witt?
Aye.
Johnson?
Aye.
Graham Cassoon?
Aye.
Summers?
Aye.
Jean-Francois?
Aye.
Massey?
Aye.
President Rodriguez?
Aye.
Resolution passes. Resolution sponsored by Alderman Massey to authorize the treasurer to transfer a total of $29,340.38 within the 2015 budget to cover unforeseen overdrafts and additional costs expected through the end of the year.
Resolution sponsored by Alderman Massey, seconded by Alderman Johnson. Any discussion? Roll.
Kleiner?
Aye.
Witt?
Aye.
Johnson?
Aye.
Graham Cassoon?
Aye.
Summers?
Aye.
Jean-Francois?
Aye.
Massey?
Aye.
President Rodriguez?
Aye.
Resolution passes. Resolution sponsored by Alderman Massey, authorizing the execution of a payment in lieu of tax pilot agreement by and among the City of Middletown, Bella Vista Housing Development Fund Company, Inc., and Bella Vista Apartments Limited Partnership.
Resolution sponsored by Alderman Massey, seconded by Alderman Johnson. Any discussion? Roll.
Kleiner?
Aye.
Witt?
Aye.
Johnson?
Aye.
Graham Cassoon?
Aye.
Summers?
Aye.
Jean-Francois?
Aye.
Massey?
Aye.
President Rodriguez?
Aye.
Resolution passes. That is all for new business.
Audit.
Mr. President, I move the accounts be audited, the claims be adjusted, and the city treasurer be authorized to issue warrants for their payment.
Resolution sponsored by Alderman Massey, seconded by Alderman Rankine-Sum. Roll.
Kleiner?
Aye.
Witt?
Aye.
Johnson?
Aye.
Graham Cassoon?
Aye.
Summers?
Aye.
Jean-Francois?
Aye.
Massey?
Aye.
President Rodriguez?
Aye.
Resolution passes.
Motion for adjournment.
So moved.
Moved.